Hello traders, it's Yanis here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. I have chosen some pairs here that I think it's worth our attention, and we will start with Euro Aussie. As always, of course, we draw our support and resistance levels, and what we see that price is long. On our daily, of course, it would be perfect if you can wait for the retracement, of course, and go long. Go long. That would be easily 260 pips. Of course, we know that this is a resistance area, and easily we could go also for a short opportunity against the main trend, follow our rules, and we know that price has the potential to go for 130 pips for the retracement. You are going against the main trend, so what you can do, of course, is lower your risk, and even on 1 hour, first of all, wait for the retracement and then take the short. On Euro USD, we know that Euro USD is entering a big range. This was the range. This was a really powerful and a big range. That is almost 800 pips. So price is in that area now, and you can see that it's not moving fast. 12 EMA on the other hand is holding, and of course what you can do is go to lower settings, lower time frames. This is the big term. This is the big picture target. This is what you are looking for, to go 600 pips with your last position. You can switch to your daily, and you can see that you already have the retracement. It's not the first 1 to 3 after price has entered on this area, but either you enter with a daily or with a 4-hour combination. It has already happened, and what you can do, of course, is wait for another retracement. Price retraces, your 2 to 3 line breaks, apply money management rules, follow the system, and you will be able to go for at least 600 pips. I think Euro USD is looking really nice to go short. For those who trade gold, we can go to gold and see that price is on my 36 EMA, and what we can see, of course, is that before price has spiked on that area. I have major support, and at these levels, of course with some highs and lows, I have some support. When and if my area here, my 36 EMA actually breaks, I can go short. But I cannot ignore that I have a very big retracement. Two options here. Actually, it's a breakout. So for those who want to follow the main trend, you can go long for 600 plus pips or short for 200 plus. Remember, this is a weekly chart. We can go to our daily, draw our trend line or adjust it if you want to, and say, of course, in more conservative way, I can go long when and if my trend line breaks, and short when my support area breaks. These are the spikes on the weekly. So you can switch to your daily and act accordingly. You can even go for a bounce long here for 160 pips, because what you see is price reaching my support area and spikes for my trend line. So I think it would be better to wait for a clear direction, either going for short, like we said, 250 pips, or long more than 600 pips. Always, always, always remember when you trade metals, look at the spread. It's not that low like the currency pairs, depending also your trader. On Aussie Kiwi, I see also a very powerful support area, but also a very powerful resistance area. Price has already bounced on my support and it's going long. In this area, I have some spikes, and these spikes go through some support and resistance. That could be a reaction. The thing is that if I go on a little bit lower on my daily chart, I can see that price does want to go long. I have here my first spike and I'm going probably for the second one, but price retraces again and again and it's still going long. If someone wants to follow that movement, what you could do is wait for a retracement on the 4-hour and combine that with lower settings, 5-minute, 15-minute, or even after the 4-hour, wait the 1-hour 1 to 3 to go long for 90 plus pips, creating the win-win scenario up to this area, just in case price wants to react again. But if you look at the weekly, if you go long here and price reaches this area, don't close everything. Like before, from here to here, price went 890 pips, and why not once more? We won't catch the movement from here, but even from here it's 400 or even further. That's why we always say never, ever, ever close everything. Keep your last position running. On New Zealand dollar CAD, I had here my double tops, and I cannot ignore how powerful this area is. Double tops, crossover of the EMAs. Price is short. Even with a lower area here, I had my trend line break. I already have my 1, 2, 3s. This is going to be a late entry, but price has the room to go all the way down here. And I can see that my retracements are kind of a spiky. I have volatility. 12 EMA is holding, so I could go and focus on 4-hour entries. This is the dominant pair. This is the pair that retraces till my 36 EMA. As I always say, the bigger the retracement, the better price retraces all the way up to this area. My 2 to 3 line breaks, and then I can go for 100 plus pips. You can go with lower risk, lower settings entry, lower time frames entry. M5, M15, M1 combined with H4. It's up to you, but always remember, the closer you are getting to the support area, the less chances you have to get your win-win scenario. And also use money management rules, lower risk. CAD-yen, another rangy pair. You can see that on my major support area, price has already bounced. Yes, I know that this is also another potential short as a target, but I cannot ignore how powerful this is. I already had a big spike reach this area and when retraced all back up. Now, what about my resistance? Here I had the resistance, it's powerful, and price, you can see after reaching this area is going short again and again. What if I find an opportunity to bounce trade that? Either you go with a conservative bounce trade waiting for another retracement, or what you can do is draw your 4-hour trend line. You can see that you have your multiple bottoms, trend line break, crossover of the MAs, higher low, and all you need is the retracement. When and if that happens, you will know as an extra confirmation that price can go long and target for 630 pips. The only thing is here what you need to practice is patience. And our last pair is GBP CHF. Many GBP pairs are volatile. So when and if you see something nice on more than two different pairs, correlation, remember, we don't want to trade same pairs that are following or doing the same thing. We want to focus, and if we are looking 2 or 3 of them, choose the one that looks much more better. So if you are looking on 3 or 4 GBP pairs, choose the one that retraces nicely, choose the ones that has the room to give you more pips. So on GBP CHF, I already have my double tops. Price has already broken my 36 EMA, and on my daily, I already have the crossover. All I need is my confirmation, my 1 to 3. Is it going to be on daily? I don't know. I hope so. What about the 4-hour? I can see also the same thing here. 4-hour is really steep. You can see since my crossover price has moved 400 pips. So it would be perfect for me to get a retracement on the daily, because price will catch a breath, reaches my 36 EMA, 2 to 3 line breaks, and then short it is. 560 pips room to go, and I can see also that I had a very powerful trend line break after a major resistance, crossover of the EMAs. Everything is here. All you need is to wait for the retracement, and of course the daily must be combined with the 4-hour 1 to 3 unless you are on daily entries. So these were the pairs for this week. Of course, this is recorded, it will be published, so you can go through all of it again and again. Thank you very much. Have a very nice, profitable week. See you again on our live room. Bye bye.